Understand that at Atari, in the golden age of arcade games, Ed Logg was the lead character, the lead designer, the lead engineer, okay, behind what still is the greatest string of hits in the history of the video game business.
If you've spent any time dropping quarters at an arcade, chances are it was on a game developed by Ed Logg.
So I met Ed at Atari when he started.
Probably 1980?
1979?
Early 76. So Ed's games were very successful. They were #1 games, #1 hits.
But it's even more special than that, because not only was it a great string of hits inside our business, it was the first ever string of hits.
Ed held tightly to Atari's ideology. Develop games that are easy to learn, but difficult to master.
It's what makes a game great. Keeping the player committed and yet snatching victory from them in such a way that they feel that, it's still their fault.
Ed would add that the games had to be fun, too.
He tuned his games exceptionally well. You were plugged into the mechanic. You're in there.
Bart, I need both hands for this game. Can you feed me nachos while I play?
Why don't you just stop playing?
Tell that to the brave crew of the SS Triangle. It's the evil rocks.
I remember on first field test watching some guy come up, put his quarter in, and die in like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And then he pulled another quarter out.
We don't know for sure, but we have estimated that Asteroids easily takes in around $10 million a week in quarters.
Hot on the heels of Asteroid's success, Ed co-developed Centipede with Donna Bailey.
And that was always the holy grail for Atari. How do we build a game for women? No one could figure out how to build it. And that one actually did.
When that became another huge success for Atari, Ed earned the nickname Golden Boy around the office.
He actually got the nickname Golden Boy when he was there, yeah.
He is kind of a golden boy. He's just, whatever he touches seems to work.
By the mid-'80s, the entire video game market had nearly collapsed. Enter Gauntlet.
Wizard needs moves badly.
With Gauntlet, the arcade business was in decline, and here comes Ed with a hit, like the Asteroids hit, in a business that everyone said was dead.
I remember playing Gauntlet with my buddies at the local pizza place and basically feeding quarters over and over into that machine just to hear those digitized voices give me crap. It was awesome.
Ed's latest venture, Innovative Leisure, has landed him in Time magazine a full 30 years after he started in the business.
Ed's kind of one of the heroes of the early days and now back at it, which I think is really fascinating. I can't wait to see what comes out of this.
He still has it. He's the same guy he always was.
It's just a certain magic that the guy has. What can I tell you? It's just Ed.